Andy Pilgrim, and I'm with Team Cadillac. I drive the number 8 Cadillac ATS VR, new car for this year, 2015. Very excited about the car. It's really to FIA GT3 specifications, which is quite a bit different from our old V8 car, the old CTS-V. And I can tell you a little bit. Basically, if you sort of look down here, you can see some of the aero devices and winglets and things that we have here, and a much bigger splitter than we had on the old car. Those things are within the GT3 FIA rules and are designed to give us more downforce, and you can certainly feel that. Under the hood here, we had a V8 before. Now we have a V6 twin turbo. You can see the twin inlets here. We're restricted, fairly heavily restricted in this class because you've got some really big motors and you're running against some cars with no forced induction, such as the Ferraris and others. So, and the Porsche. So we have to, they have to restrict fairly heavily. Actually, the presence of the car, it looks very, very aggressive. It's quite a bit wider than the old car. Again, by the rules, we are allowed to do this. And also we've got bigger tires. In fact, the front tire on this car is the old rear tire. So we've got quite a bit more mechanical grip. So the car's a little bit lighter, got more downforce. So, you've definitely can feel it. You feel the car to be more nimble. And a lot of the time, actually on the street car, we've got the same things going on. The Cadillac street cars have got a lot more nimble, a lot more performance rated. And this car is certainly quite a bit more nimble in this format than the old car, which had quite a long wheelbase. We've had a lot of people talking to us this weekend about the sound of the car. They love the sound of the old car. They talk about the V8, but this car, to me, it just sounds brilliant. It sounds like it's ripping holes in the air, is what I've been sort of telling people. It's not a high-pitched whine, but it's really a ripping sound. And also we had people come up saying, "Man, that new car sounds pretty awesome. It's not a V8, but it sounds cool because it sounds different." And that's the whole thing. People want different. Fairly similar in the cockpit. We do have a kind of a cool steering wheel this time. It's like the jockey wheel. We didn't have that in the CTS, but I actually like it. I'm getting used to it. And the biggest thing is the paddle shifters. We always had the sequential box in these years since 2011 in the CTS-V, but now we have the paddle shifters. So I've actually had never driven a race car with paddle shifters before, but luckily my CTS V Sport street car has paddles, and they're on the correct side for the downshift on the left and the upshift on the right. So I've been using that car exclusively on the street in manual mode, and it's actually got, now I'm totally intuitive with the shifting, which I actually wasn't when I first got in the car, I'll be honest. Crash boxes here, Pratt & Miller, the Cadillac is a very safe vehicle. The Pratt & Miller guys, they've put these crash structures in, these carbon fiber honeycomb. It's from aircraft type design, and it's just super safe for us. So we're always very confident running these cars that they build us the safest car as possible. And of course, Cadillac's street cars are extremely well known for being very safe vehicles also, so kind of goes along with it. The fans here in the back of the car, basically the diff and the gearbox coolers are in here, and so this is a great place to get the cooling for it. That's basically what it is. People thought it was sort of some sophisticated fuel loading area, but no, it's really just for the cooling. Down here, we did not have this on the old car. So the diffuser is, again, an FIA GT3 deal, and that's basically helps us with downforce. So we again, in the high-speed stuff, we really noticed a difference in the high-speed turns with more downforce in these cars. And we pushed against that last year with the old car where we didn't have that. But it's really nice to have that now so we can keep up in the fast corners, which is great. GT3 cars and all the GT cars these days, even the GTS cars in World Challenge, they have a wing. This is one as a swan neck design, so the way it comes up like that, and you can basically eat your dinner off it. It's so huge. But again, everything is sort of we have to apply all the rules apply to all the cars, and these cars have some pretty good downforce. The wing helps here, the diffuser helps at the bottom, and it's it's definitely a feature on the car because I can't see out the back window with anything. I'm Andy Pilgrim, and thank you for letting me show you my new ATS VR race car.